traditional territories of many great Indigenous peoples who all continue to live as sovereign nations with individual and unique languages, cultures, and customs. And I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge that the land that is known as Chatham-Kent today was established as part of Treaty Number 2, the McKee Purchase Treaty of 1790. At that time, the land was also inhabited by the Three Fires Confederacy, the Ottawa, the Potawatomi, and the Ojibwa. These Indigenous nations, known collectively as the Anishinaabe and the Lunapui, agreed to the mutual sharing of the land with obligations and responsibilities to the environment. Today, Chatham-Kent neighbors the Lunapui at Delaware Nation, which is part of the McKee Purchase Treaty, as well as the unceded territory of the Bakwijwan Walpolean First Nation. Chatham-Kent continues to be home to diverse First Nations and Métis people. And as beneficiaries of that treaty, we agreed to the mutual sharing of the obligations, responsibilities, and privilege to be stewards of the land, the water, and the air. We hold all that is in the natural world in our highest esteem and give honor to the wonderment of all things with creation. This land acknowledgement, as I said earlier, is the first step towards truth and reconciliation. And I invite you and everyone to become informed about the traditional lands, the treaties, the history, the culture, and the wisdom of Indigenous people. There's still so much to be learned and shared. Okay, and just want to check something. There's one that I marked tonight that spoke about that directly, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, okay, so this one, I think, and it's called In the Wild by the lovely Donna Ashworth, who's one of my favorite poets. This book was graciously given to me by a very generous donator to me and my cause. So, and this poem is called In the Wild. Much time is ill spent striving to be good, trying to be someone the world understood, when most of the world is doing the same, and it's hard to see who is playing which game. We hide and we shrink ourselves into less in order to fit. We please and say yes, and deep down inside, our starved inner child is wishing and wondering what's out in the wild. Tasting the air for the craved winds of change, a world in which she may start playing again. And not till too late do we hear her sad cry, when time is now scarce and the rivers are dry. Don't be this sad tale of a lost inner child. There is time yet to release her back into the wild. Sorry. I like that one. It really spoke to me because, into the wild and those sort of feelings of nature. And then as we were talking earlier about these are difficult times, and in my email to you, I kind of indicated that. And I think we all are feeling some of that. And I say to you, don't despair, except it's really understandable if you do. But one thing that's really, really important to hold on to is hope. Without hope, grief will surely steal your life. Without believing you will see them again, that they still exist around you in energy, that their love is fueling yours, grief will make a wasteland of your world. Do not let something born of such beauty, of such joy, become your downfall. It was supposed to be your purpose, the fire in your belly, the reason you go on. Hope is the space between having them here and knowing they are still with you. It is an invisible blanket, but oh, it will warm you at night. Let it warm you, my friends. Let the love and the hope warm you. It's a lovely, gracious message. And again, this one. And on we go. There is so much power in the phrase, and on we go. We break and rebuild, knowing we will break again. We lose, but still love, though we know the pain won't end. We struggle on along alone, yet we stop along the way to help another stand, to see a brighter day. No matter what we have faced, how hard we have smashed against the rocks of life, we wash up, we shed tears, we wail to the skies, we let go, we rest, we brush down, we shake off, and on we go. I have one more for you tonight, if you don't mind indulging me. You all know how much I love poetry. Yes. Okay, this was the one that I wanted to read to you directly after the land of military. You'll see why. And it's called Just Visiting. You are not born to a land. You were born on it. You are gifted access to that soil, but you cannot own a patch of earth. Not really. You are a visitor, my friend. We are all visitors, and Mother Nature will often remind us of this truth. She will rage with her winds, reign with her storm, and swell her mighty oceans to rise, washing away the spoils of human victory, folly, and claim. No, she will say, you do not own this. You are just visiting. Be a good guest. Take care of the land you are born on. Welcome others to that land when their ground shakes. You are not born to a land. You are gifted access. Do good with the gift. Do good with that gift. It really spoke to me as well. Okay, so I do want a few words before we proceed with, first we're going to do a relaxing body scan. I actually have had a specific request for that, so we'll do that. And then there is a very long, the last meditation, being with the difficult, or as it's properly called, being with what is difficult. It's a very long meditation, and we'll talk a little bit more before we begin that. So I just want to make sure, and I'm keeping an eye on my time because I want to make sure that that we have all the time that we need. I realize I forgot to start the That's okay. So, as you guys, we did a little polyvagal massage last week, but I'm going to kind of be mindful of our time and just invite you to take in some lovely deep breaths, as deep as your body lets you know that you need to go. I'm a firm believer in trusting your intuition, the messages of your body. And from time to time, when you're meditating or sitting still or getting ready to fall asleep, you might notice that you sigh deeply or you just feel this need to yawn. And that's your body letting you know to take in more of what nourishes you. So please do that at any point in this meditation or anything else you're doing. Listen to the wisdom of your body. So without further ado, let's really bring some lovely awareness and attention then to our bodies. And there is no separation. Sometimes I think to say body, mind, but really body incorporates and encompasses mind, and mind also includes body. So I'm just going to say you from now on. So bringing some wonderful awareness to the fact that you're breathing, awareness to yourself, and how your posture is, and how you're sitting. Noticing points of contact on whatever surface that you're resting on. That might be at your sit bones or at your back, your elbows. Maybe you're noticing the points of contact of your feet on the floor. It's interesting to pay attention in a gentle way to points of contact. Noticing whatever's there to be noticed. Is there a lot of pressure? What happens if you adjust slightly? Does that pressure change? I bet you it does. So go ahead, experiment with it. Shift around your body to kind of come to more awareness and understanding of what it means to have contact with something. I think we all know, but do we? Do we really know? Sensing into that. And from there, sensing into the weightedness of your body. And that oh so mysterious and gentle pull of gravity. Just allow your body to feel that pull and that weightedness. And taking a breath in, and as you release that, allowing your body to be pulled ever so closely, ever so much closer to Mother Earth. And again, noticing warm connection, whatever's there for you to notice. Sometimes in my mind's eye, when I think about gravity and how it feels to be pulled ever so gently, I almost imagine it like being cradled, by something that's so loving and kind and warm, gentle. And if it makes sense for you in this moment to bring awareness and focus to your feet, perhaps they're resting on the floor or something else. Again, noticing points of contact and sensation and aliveness. What's in your feet? At various points in this meditation, I'll be silent so that you can really, really sense in to whatever's there to be noticed. Right now, we're focusing on your feet. And if it serves you, breathing in, exhaling, and letting your attention move up to your lower legs, your ankles, your calf muscles, your shins in front. Noticing whatever's there to be noticed. Perhaps your legs are crossed so you can notice a feeling of warmth and contact between your legs. Whatever you are aware of about your lower legs. Breathing in, bringing your awareness now to your knees, the backs of the knees, and the bony part of the kneecap, and up to the upper legs, the long thigh bones, large muscles. And again, perhaps sensing into the weightedness of your legs. You're resting on a chair, whatever they might be being supported by. Really feeling into that from the inside out. Moving up to the sit bones now, your hips and your buttocks and your pelvic area. You're sensing in this part of your body. Into your lower abdomen. Noticing whatever sensations you can notice about your low belly in front and your low back. Place where your spine connects to the rest of your body, hips and tailbone. Really sensing the aliveness. Moving up to your mid back and your lower back, the space in between, and how the ribs reach around to the front of your body. and how that part of your body moves with each breath. Noticing how your ribs protect the vital to life organs. And the movement of each breath of life. Moving to your shoulder blades and in front, more ribs, your collarbones, the soft places, your sternum, and to those very large, thick bands of muscles that connect your shoulders to your neck. And how good it can feel if you just place a hand warmly on those large muscles. Take a moment to just really feel into that. Bringing awareness to our shoulders, large muscles, the strength of our upper arms, into our elbows, the soft part inside, and the bony part outside. Into our lower arms, those hard working muscles that connect to our wrists and our hands, each of our fingers. As I say the word fingers, there's this rush of sensation inside mine. Can you notice anything about the tips of your fingers and the aliveness? Maybe there's pulsing or warmth or coolness or something else completely different. Taking a moment to notice whatever sensations are there, just as you're doing. Letting our awareness flow back up into our throats, our necks, but our throats in front and our neck, spine, all the muscles support and keep our head straight. And if it feels right, perhaps giving yourself a gentle massage, the back of your neck, the base of your skull. When I do that, it causes me to breathe in a little more deeply, a little more nourishment, beautiful oxygen exchange. As I bring awareness to the top of my head, and then let my awareness fall down my face, letting my brow be very smooth, my eyes soft, all the tiny expressive muscles around my eyes, sending them a gentle message to release and let go. Muscles in my cheeks, in my jaw. It feels right, maybe opening and closing your jaw, maybe even a little massage of those powerful muscles, powerful jawbone. And even thinking about inside our nose, perhaps letting your tongue rest either at the bottom of your mouth or the roof of your mouth, whatever feels the most pleasing and comforting for you. Even your tongue can invite to relax. Your chin, your ears, around your ears, the folds of flesh and cartilage on the inside of your ears. As these soft sounds reach your eardrums. Gently create that sound. And if it serves you, taking in a deeper breath through your belly, slow, nourishing air, and in your own time releasing what you know on the way. And taking a moment now to gently scan from the top of your head through your whole body, noticing if there are any places of tension or tightness. With that loving, gentle awareness, you can invite them to release and to let them release. Sometimes it's helpful to do that on the breath as you exhale. Imagine releasing, breathing in what nourishes, and when you're ready, exhaling. Releasing, just like that. Just like that. And if it feels right for you, just sitting for a moment to follow the gentle rhythm of your breath. So as we're saying that sometimes our minds are quite busy. I think they're feeling peaceful. The moment there's silence, we begin. We begin to problem solve, think about what comes next, or what happened yesterday. It's so human and so normal. But if it's not what you really want to do in this moment, you can just let that go. Come back to your breath. Each time you gently shepherd your awareness back to the breath or something else that you prefer to focus on. You really create more of a meditation muscle. You tone it. And I don't want to shame anybody who's not able to do that right now, because it's not essential. It's just interesting. You can do it. And silence and awareness, even if it's just for seconds. Seconds where you feel that still, peaceful, relaxed. All rest is good rest. All awareness is important information. A little bit longer here. Let's begin. I'm going to transition to the next part of our meditation practice this evening, but you might want to gently open your eyes if they've been closed. You might want to adjust your body posture. Whatever's going to serve you best. I trust that you know what you need to do and how you need to do it. Well, into the next part of the evening, which is I shared with you, is all about being the difficult. This is quite a wordy meditation. And I say that just because I want you to understand your mind is going to do things with the words that I say, and that's partly the goal. I will make space for you to think the things that you need to think about. And if you do record this meditation and you choose to listen to it again, you can stop and start. It's a lovely thing. I only wish that we were sort of sitting in person with each other, because when I do that, sometimes I sense the energy in the room, and I kind of make pauses that just feel right to do. But that's very difficult to do over Zoom. So I apologize now that I can't know what your energy is or what you need. So try to aim for something that will hopefully give you the idea of this meditation. And then if you do get a chance to listen to it again, you record it in, whatever, then you know that you can do that because you are the expert in you. So let yourself become very comfortable again. And as I said earlier, it's worth saying again and again, because we sort of take in things better when we repeat, right? Your conscious mind is going to drift off. It just will. Please invite yourself to be comfortable with this and accept that this is how it is. There is really nothing that you need to do or say. What's especially true is right now you're doing this, just this, and there's no place else you need to be. It's all about this moment. So if it feels right, you might want to close your eyes, because knowing that when you close your eyes, you bring rest to your system. And when we take in nice, refreshing breaths, we expand our chest and lungs, and take in what refreshes and nourishes, fresh air and oxygen. And then as you breathe out, your lungs contract. And there is a natural letting go, a release as your lungs breathe out what you don't need anymore. And I like to think that then we make space for what we do need, because breathing in renews and refreshes, and it brings in what will nourish and soothe you. And breathing out, it's just good to let some things go. So follow this rhythm just for a few moments, about 30 seconds. And after that, I'll begin to speak again, and you can continue to relax, knowing that you're doing this just right. As I mentioned in my email to you, there is a practice that can be very, very helpful when we are living, noticing all the difficult things that are happening around us, and then the emotions that that causes inside us. And you can use it whenever you're experiencing a symptom such as pain, fear, anxiety, shame, depression, fatigue, sadness. Because as you know, and as I know, life is full of challenges. And sometimes we can feel truly overwhelmed by all that's happening. And we can feel very, very uncertain. Turning now once again to the breath, the constant that's always with you. Noticing how each breath is a unique experience. Each breath in and out is different from the ones that came before, just as each moment that we experience is different from the last. Watching and noticing sensations in your chest as you breathe in, expand, and how your chest falls back down when you breathe in. In this meditation, I'm going to ask you to bring to mind 3 situations that have been distressing to you. It can be something from the past. It can be something that's currently distressing you, or it might even be something about the future that feels problematic, uncertain for you. I'm going to give you some time to think of these 3 things. What is also worth saying is that every time you listen to this meditation, if you get a chance to listen to it again, it may be 3 completely different things. It might be the same things again and again and again until you feel ready to let that go and to release that. So taking some time to think of 3 things that are challenging, that are difficult for you. And I wish that I could ask you to indicate to me that you've got them. I'll give you a little bit more time. 3 things that are hard. 3 things, past, and right now, future, or 1 from each, or all 3 things from the future, or all 3 things about now, all 3 things about the past. Doesn't matter. You just need 3 things. And in this meditation, I'm going to invite you to notice them at a time. And then there's a little practice that we're going to do with each of them. So, I hope you've gotten 3 things. And the first thing is to allow yourself to feel any emotions that arise as part of the first situation that you're going to bring focus to. Please don't avoid or reject any of these emotions, which is our natural tendency. If it's unpleasant, we don't want to think about it. We tend to push them away, but that sometimes just makes them come back. So don't push them away. Instead, accept them. Even embrace them, as difficult as that may be. Because we're going to learn this very helpful way to deal with the difficult emotions and body sensations that arise. We're also going to learn to release them. And we're going to help you to let them go on the breath and with the breath by breathing out, in and out. Noticing that as you do, something happens in your body. So bringing to mind that first difficult thing. And as I said, allowing the difficult emotions to come. Feeling them, pushing them away. Breathing in, even if they're painful, and breathing out. Now, I invite you to picture in your belly or your midsection a wonderful, swirling, golden globe or sphere of warmth and energy, which you can experience as soothing and healing. Picturing this golden globe emanating heat and healing to every cell and fiber of your body. Picturing this globe as being with you right now, right there in the middle of your body. And it can be with you all the time, every day, and right now. Sensing this globe is giving you healing energies that you can draw on at any time. With this healing energy, see yourself as healthy and strong. See your mind, your body is functioning well. And repeating to yourself, I am healthy, I am strong, and I can do difficult things. again. I am healthy, I am strong, and I can do difficult things. So, as you repeat those things, bring to mind that first situation or issue that I asked you to think about. Again, allow yourself to courageously feel the feelings that arise in response to the situation. Allow those emotions to well up inside of your body, inside of your mind, because all of these emotions are so normal, human. The emotions of pain, fear, sadness, anxiety, shame, depression, and fatigue, so normal and human. And they can't hurt you or harm you as long as you accept them. And remember not to avoid them or repress them or reject them, no matter what the feelings are. Whether it's fear, anxiety, shame, sadness, guilt, anger, feel them fully and completely, allowing these emotions to percolate inside you right now. Right now, touch into them, feel them moving in your body. Take the time that you need right now to be with them in this way, right now, breathing with them, sensing that golden healing energy inside you, and noticing that as you do this, you breathe with all that's difficult. Eventually, those feelings will ebb and wane. They will change. With each breath, there's change. With each breath, we can allow the emotions to gradually fade and get smaller and smaller and smaller, releasing them each breath out. Each breath out, allowing yourself to let them go. Let them go with gentleness and awareness. Let them go and repeat the message to yourself. They will not be creating or perpetuating physical or psychological symptoms inside you anymore. It takes a lot of courage to do this. It's a very, very worthwhile practice that I am so sure, because you're part of this human family, you've done things like this. You've been able to talk yourself through difficult moments. We know that this practice can bring a deeper level of healing, especially by not repressing or rejecting or pushing anything away. That is what creates suffering. So return again now to your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing your breath once again as you breathe in and out. Watch us and noticing sensations as your lungs fill with the air that you breathe in, and how it falls back when you breathe out. Noticing your abdomen as it moves in with each breath. And now seeing and sensing Once again, the golden globe, or sphere of energy and healing, located in the middle of your body, feeling into it as its energy radiates warmth and healing and peace to every cell and fiber of your body. Repeating to yourself, I am healthy and I am strong and I can do difficult things. I am healthy and I am strong and I can do difficult things. I'm turning now to the second situation or issue that you'd like to call upon and deal with. Allow yourself now to think about this and to notice it in detail and to feel any emotions connected to it, no matter how upsetting or deep they feel. Courageously let them well up inside of you. Fear, anxiety, sadness, anger, shame, or guilt. They are all normal emotions that everyone feels. So go ahead and allow these emotions to well up inside of you and to percolate throughout your body and throughout your mind, knowing that they can't hurt you or harm you as long as you don't resist or repress them, as long as you feel them fully and completely, accepting these emotions as a normal part of being human is important information for you, and know that these emotions, as all emotions do, in time, they will tend to fade and to fall away to be replaced by something else. And so now, allowing these emotions to be with you for as long as it takes. For the purposes of this meditation, I'm going to ask you to now allow them to get smaller and smaller as you gradually let them go and release on each exhale, on each breath out. Being with the difficult and then exhaling and breathing out, letting them fade and shift and be released is something that we no longer need. They will not be causing and perpetuating physical and psychological symptoms inside you any longer. Return again now to the breath. Your breath, breathing in and breathing out. And as you do this, notice each breath. Notice that sensation of breathing in and how your lungs fill with air. And as you exhale, notice how your belly falls back. That in and out rhythm. But again, noticing that golden globe of warmth and wellness and health that you have and hold inside of you. that will keep you healthy and well and courageous. Repeating to yourself, I am healthy and I am strong and functioning well, and I can do hard things. I am healthy and strong and courageous, and I am functioning well. I can do hard things. And in and out. Turning now to the third issue or situation that you'd like to deal with today. Thinking about it, courageously allowing the difficult emotions or feelings that are associated with it to come into you in a bigger way, to well up inside of you, inside of your body, allowing them to come into your heart, your mind, your body, all of you, healing them fully and completely, no matter what they are, no matter how deep they are. You can breathe with them. You can tolerate them, not resisting, not rejecting, but allowing them to be, allowing them to percolate within your body, allowing yourself to feel them completely without fear, because you know that they really can't harm you or hurt you. Knowing that these emotions, as all emotions do, they will gradually fade and fall away. Not resisting, not rejecting, allows these emotions to do what everything does in time, to ebb and to get smaller, and to be released on the exhale, letting them go. As you shift your attention once again to the power of the breath, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out, noticing your lungs as they fill and fall back out, noticing the belly, the abdomen as it moves in and out with each breath, turning your attention once again to that golden sphere, the ball of health and healing energy that you have inside of you that keeps you well and courageous. See it and feel it sending healing light and strength and energy rays to every part of you, every cell, every fiber of your body. Seeing and feeling your body right now as courageous, as healthy, as strong. Picturing yourself doing anything that you would like to do. Picturing yourself as well and strong, courageous, and healthy. Repeating to yourself once again, I am healthy and strong, and I can confidently do difficult things. I am healthy, courageous, and strong, and I can confidently do difficult things. Taking this feeling of strength, courage, and vitality with you throughout the remainder of your day and even into tomorrow. Remembering to be kind to yourself every day. Remembering to be forgiving of yourself every day. Recognizing that emotions will come and go. Stressful, upsetting situations will come and go. But you can deal with them by recognizing these emotions and by not allowing them to be repressed or held inside you to cause physical and psychological symptoms. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Taking in a few deeper breaths right now. Now you have a plan to embrace difficult emotions, to be brave and authentic, to express yourself with kindness, clarity, and compassion, to talk about what matters to you, knowing the capacity of yourself, but also knowing the capacity of others. Sometimes you may find yourself remembering something from a long time ago, something very recent, or something in between. Allow yourself to think your thoughts and to really, really be with these thoughts and the emotions that arise. Kindly ask yourself, what is needed now? Be with this question in a gentle and supportive way. Allow yourself to think and feel what the answer is. Say what needs to be said, what you need to hear, what you need to feel now, today, or maybe what you needed to hear and feel then. Rest here now, being with all these loving and caring feelings. What does need to be said? Rest here right now in this caring and loving way, being with this in stillness. Do what is caring and nourishing and wise for yourself in whatever way makes sense and feels right. You can arrange to do this in real time, in the outside world. You can do this anytime inside your mind, virtually. There's so much power in bringing goodness to yourself in this way, over and over again as needed. Because we know that repetition is healing, repetition is needed. It takes time, over and over and over, for us to learn and release. But knowing that you have these resources, this practice tonight, and a willingness to do this work, You can send yourself a message of reassurance and safety, knowing that today you have the power and the ability to do what can be done, what needs to be done for you. It's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day living, the stress and the routine of life, and then all these exceptional things that are happening in our world. And it's important to see the difficulty of each moment. But we can also see it as a stepping stone to another moment. We can also know that each moment is different from the one that preceded it and the one that will come next. Each time you listen and practice a meditation, every time you do that, you acquire new insights and learning and resources. And I'm hoping that by practicing in this way, you get perspective that will allow you to develop more helpful tools and strategies for managing your life well. And that you will respond to challenges in ways that will bring more compassion, more forgiveness, and more wisdom to yourself, as well as to others. You will have more purpose and meaning in your life by appreciating your unique capacity, knowing that you want to share, knowing how to express yourself, being with gentleness and authenticity. You will read situations carefully and choose what to do next that will be helpful to both yourself and to others. That is what this practice does. But first, as always, remembering to take great care with yourself and for yourself. Because doing this will nourish you and allow you to do all that you want to do. Knowing that you have these reasons and you have the willingness and safety within yourself, you will know more and more what to do. You will feel empowered and have confidence and compassion to live for yourself, to honor yourself and others, to have the courage to be with what is, with all that is difficult and uncomfortable. See yourself now in the future. Notice how strong and confident and capable you will be feeling. Notice what you'll be doing. How will you be with yourself and others? And now you can enjoy discovering how these things that you've focused on and uncovered and the things that you've learned about yourself by doing this meditation, how all of it will improve your life in so many ways. I don't know when you'll have this awareness or exactly how it will come. I don't know if it will happen gradually or quickly, sooner or later, but change will come because nothing stays the same. Begin now to transition from this meditative state to whatever comes next for you in your day and night. We'll bring the session to a comfortable close. You can do that in a way that's just right for you. Maybe focusing again on your breath. Maybe focusing on that golden glow of warmth and healing energy. Taking in one full, lovely, deep breath and releasing it. And perhaps another. As you begin to adjust and move your body, some maybe wiggling toes or fingers, noticing light behind eyelids, gently reorienting yourself. Taking all the time that you need in the next moment or two. Noticing how perhaps refreshed you feel and positive energy that you might be experiencing now. If not now, then later. And then ready, gradually opening your eyes.